Hello and welcome to McBride's Bricks. Ben here today, and today we are going to be building finalized Freddy's. Last time we did this, I made Grandma Freddy. He's really good, but he is way out of proportion. Like, he's 3.5 minifigures tall. That's like way too tall. So we really need something that's like a head taller, and I didn't have an answer until the doctor came. And he has the perfect body. And he's a head taller than a minifigure, which makes him perfect for the job. So now we won't have any oversized bodies, and we'll have crump figures. First of all, I want to introduce you to Michael Afton, who is going to be the security guard for this game. And by the way, I believe he is the one from FNAF 1. You cannot convince me of that fact. Now, let's get started. The first character we're going to be making is Fazbear. And these pieces are really important for making the arms, as I have little board joints, so I kind of need to use them. Now, this is the body, very simple to build. Freddy's probably easier than more to build. Anyway, the feet are also extremely simple. And the gray joints actually like are 100% because there is like the endoskeleton inside of them. Don't forget to give it his microphone, by the way. Anyway, for the head, we have to put this brick in, and we put 2 snot pieces on. Then we put a jumper stud with a little stud on it, and then we put on his little face. I don't really not going for like proper big designs, but I like the style it's in. And yes, I did steal the top ad from Glam Rock Freddy. I really love the design, and his height comparison is perfect. So let's get started on the office. And yes, we're making the office in this video as well, because it would be way too short if we just did the 4 main characters. We just need to do a black outline, and we got the iconic racetrack wall decorations. You just put that on each side. You add a little speaker to the floor there, which is going to be under our desk. Now, just to decorate a desk, we don't need that much. We're just going to need a few of these snot pieces, another snot piece. And this is from the Batman movie Two-Face. I mean, Mr. Freeze there, I'm pretty sure. And it's really, really good for this. You got a little slushy, and then we got this fan, which I saw online. It was really good. You just put it down on the little studs there. Then you have this seat for Afton. And now it's ready. We just need to build a few more characters. Start off, we're going to make the same as Freddy. And the arms and legs. Only problem, neither of the pieces exist in purple. Well, the arms, anyway, they don't exist in purple. But the legs might exist in purple. The arms definitely don't. And for the head, you use the same pieces as the feet instead of the brick. So we're going to be able to add ears on. It's the same face that we use for Freddy, just in purple background. We add on the ears, and he's really good. It just looks really weird with the arms and legs. I really, really wish for Lego to make the droid arms in purple, please. This wall is on the back, and hopefully I want to make custom stickers. I don't know how to make custom stickers though. So for now, that's what we got. Next up, we need to add this little window piece, so we're going to be able to see the animatronics. We'll see why that gap's a little. Now, we're going to do the wall next to it, which uses the buttons that lift open the doors. I'll show you them later. You just copy paste this on the other side. We're going to do our next character. Same back as Freddy, but it's a little different when it comes to the torso. You're going to want to put a 1, 2 there, and add these rounded pieces so you can get her little iconic bib. You already know how to do the arms and legs, and for the head, you do the same thing that you did for Freddy, except instead of a stud, it's a cheese wedge. Then you get a face, you put on a jumper stud with a beak on it. But I don't really like the beak. It could be, actually, let me get one over here. Sorry. And, I wish it was like the right angle one, where it's like kind of looks like a roof of a house. But for now, I think the little cone's better. Anyway, here's a cupcake. It's like very simple to build. Just put down like the jumping pieces, and then it's done. Anyway, now we can add on to the roof. This is just how you build it. It's very simple. I'll just show you parts of it here. And then you put that all together and you put it on. Then you're going to have to duplicate this onto the other side. Then you put this piece in, which I actually showed earlier on. And then now let's see what this is here. Because we need doors, and I took so long making this. It was such a hassle. Because I'm not the best technic person ever, like, I'll be okay, I say, but not that good, like. Anyway, now we got all of these on, so then you put it on there, and then you need to duplicate it onto the other side. It's basically when you turn one, it turns both of them. Because if it's odd, then it'll turn in the same direction. If it's even, it'll turn opposite directions. Then you put on those pieces to secure them in. And it's time for our next character, Foxy. It seems Chica's, but just while we're at it, can I just talk about the horrendous state of FNAF lore? Like, okay, now suddenly Henry didn't build the swing lock suits, and now there's a new family who've made the mimic. It makes absolutely no sense. I know half of the people who are going to be watching this are going to have no idea what I'm talking about. So, yeah, don't bother going into it. Now, for Foxy's head, I wish I could have, like, the snot pieces the same colors as, like, the fall. But it's the best I could do. Now, for his head, it's probably the most different one. And then you're just going to need to add a little eye patch, which looks pretty good. And then you just put that on, and that's Foxy's head. Done. So then you add that on, and then that's Foxy the pirate. Now you get all the characters, and that's all of them together, minus Bonnie's arms and legs. They look really good together, and I really want to build more of the pizzeria. But now, everyone is going to be able to kill him now. Because he has nothing that can protect him. And he's going to need protection from Foxy. Where did Foxy go? Well, never mind. Now, point is, we're going to need to make doors. And I'm going to use these snot pieces so we can add the details. And then you're going to be doing this. It's very simple. You're going to need 2 1x2 bricks and 2 1x2 plates. Then you're going to need 3 1x1s. And then you just continue on with what I'm doing here. Then you'll need these pieces and add them on like this. It's very like really mediocre, like the way they're on. So if you don't get it from this, you might have to do some trial and error. Now, yeah, this is the problem. They're really, really brittle, like the walls and all. But at least it looks good. By the way, the detail, like the yellow part, should be on like top of the gray 1x4s. Anyway, they could go up like pretty fast. I like it, but it is like way slower than what you see here because it's kind of sped up. Like this is like the actual speed of it. Like, look how slow it is. Freddy's getting bored. Yeah, I don't even know what he's gonna do. Wait, Freddy, no. Wait, no, oh, yeah. never mind. Now I've done the actual office, we can get on the roof, which is done. It took really long, totally. And then you add this little light, and let me just move that there. Yeah. And then that's just done. That's it, and I really like it, and it's really good. Now I know there are better like offices online, but in all fairness, it's pretty good for what I got, and hopefully in the future I can get a better design for the store. But other than that, that's us done. Bonnie can still get through it, though, guys. Anyways, this is pretty good so far. And I really like the build. And, for honest, I do wonder what we're going to do next as a part of the place. And, wait a minute. What's that? The next starter we're going to get started on is William Afton, also known as Springtrap. Who knows, at this point it could be Henry. Now, Springtrap is pretty much the same as Bonnie. It's very simple, and I don't really need to explain much for it. The only real difference is one of the eels is shorter. And originally his neck was meant to be hunched down like the doctors, but it seems to be like the others. Anyway, that's the minifigure done. But I decided to give him a knife, because of course the model needs a knife. It's a really, really smart idea when you think about it. Now that's it done, and I really like the final product. I think the doors are great, even though they are impossible to open. I really love all of the characters we've made. The roof is the roof. And I really love the interior of the office. Anyway, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next time.